Hello everyone, welcome to Omaha, Nebraska on a chilly January evening for a conference matchup between the Marquette Golden Eagles and the Creighton Blue. Really strong, we talked about it in the pregame, so something to watch for throughout this one. Here's Morgan Molly now with 12 on the shot clock. Fade away, nice friendly roll with Vice on the defense, and it's 2-2 early there. Good patience from Porter. Mogensen almost loses her dribble. Here's a jab step from Mallory Break. Over to Morgan Molly, top of the key. Get that three to go, and the Jays are up by 2. That's just inside the three-point line as we come upon the halfway mark of the quarter. Here's a nice pass inside to Townsend, and the up and under there by the junior out of Kansas City.
Had to shut it down and had to look at the players that were still left on her roster, and two of those players are their two leading scorers right now, so she's glad they stuck around.
Yeah, and we've talked about them a couple of times tonight as there's a three from Morgan Molly, and those being Lee Volker.
This game hasn't quite hit yet, even though we're into the second quarter now.
Here's Mogensen for three, and that one hits the bottom of the net. So the first Jays bucket in about 5 minutes, and they're back up by 3. And it was a leading scores. Back onto the floor. Here's Mogensen looking inside. Cross-court pass to Jensen. Jensen with a pump fake. Drives, hands it off to Mogensen. A long two. That one rims in, and it's 18-15. Great. Mogensen now the other way. Mogensen to Jensen in front of the Marquette bench. She drives. Over to Keani Lockett. What a floater there by the junior from Minneapolis. And Creighton of the last 4 games, and she's halfway there right now. Jensen goes to the ground as the Jays nurse a 2-point lead. Here's Morgan Molly. Morgan Molly kicks it out. Here's a three from Horan, and that one falls. Jamie Horan, just 21% from 3 this year.
Wins this year is tied for the most, second most in the country, but over the last 3 years, they've won more road games than anybody. Nobody has won more road games in the nation than Creighton.
Here's a nice cross-court pass. Another three from Horan. You said it, Rob. She has the good shooting in her, and she has a couple early on here in the first half.
That double team from Morgan Molly earlier in the possession really slowed down the ability of Forbes to finish.
Morgan Molly, there she is. Rainbow three, and the Jays are back up by 6. Taking away that pass from Porter. To Morgan Molly, jab step, three, gets it to go. And Morgan Molly, 14 points on the night. She's 4 of 5 from beyond the arc, and that will lead to a timeout from Marquette. In this quarter that she has answered a made three with a three of her own. Can Jensen do the same? She can, and that three then suddenly erased very quickly to lead back up to.
And it's not to say that those calls are wrong by any means. It's just that sometimes maybe they're not whistled as much.
Here's Morgan Molly, another step back. Oh, wow, it is her night. She is now 6 of 7 from the floor.
The 11th time in 15 games this season.
Jensen wide open for three, gets it to go, and Creighton up by a dozen. Mogensen, top of the key, cross-court pass to Morgan Molly. What a find, what a make. 19 points for Morgan Molly and a 15-point lead for the Jays. Foul called there. Shot clock resets to 20. Here's Lockett. Keani Lockett, cross-court pass to Jensen. Jensen drives, a little step back, and a nice mid-range jumper there as Jensen finding a bit of a rhythm. Been up by double digits for quite a bit of the end of the first half into the second. Here's Jensen now for three as she's finding a rhythm. Suddenly up to 11 points. At the half, Rob, she was out of Ontario.
Got an easy step to get around Morgan Molly there.
Here's Kennedy Townsend to Mogensen with a bit of a jab step. Mogensen drives in, kicks it out. Morgan Molly looking for another three, gets another one to fall. She is 6 for 11 from beyond the arc. What a night for the Sea. She has really started coming on strong in this third quarter. Who will answer on the other end? It's Break at the top of the key, hands it off to Jensen. Speaking of players who have found a rhythm in this half, does it continue? It does. And Jensen suddenly, Rob, shooting 50% from the field after
to get the position she needed against smaller Lauren Jensen.
Here's Morgan Molly to Break. Townsend kicks it out to Jensen, wide open for three, just a little bit short, but a nice rebound inside from Mallory Break. Gets it to go, and that will lead to a time. First half.
That second quarter is the last time it was this close after that even first quarter. This defense from Marquette will keep them in it.
Jensen fall away too. What an answer from Lauren Jensen. She's up to 15 on the defense being played on Jensen, just she couldn't find her. Great cross-court pass. There is Morgan Molly. Oh, wow. Look at that pump fake. She had Forbes spinning, and she gets the 3 to go. That's a career high from beyond the arc. Molly now up to 25, just 5 points off of her career high. Now 2 points off of her career high with another 3 in the lead, back to 12.
Look, she came into tonight with 290 player.
And Creighton, no matter what, able to take it away. Jensen, she has Morgan Molly behind her. Jensen goes all the way herself, gets it in off the glass, and Creighton.
Have to go right for Marquette. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but we shall see.
Mogensen, plenty of time to dribble, and the game will come to an end. Creighton survives a 6-0 run over the last couple of minutes. They survived going 0 for their last 7 from the floor. A scoring drought of more than 3 minutes, but they get the W in the end, and they move to 5-0 in league play and 13-3 on the season with a 71-68 win. And senior Morgan Molly finishes this one 28 points, 8 of 9 from beyond the arc. I mean, Morgan, what are the emotions that you feel at the end of this game? A wild last few minutes.
Just happy to pull it out. I mean, a lot of highs and lows the last 5 minutes, and it got closer than we wanted it to, but just happy to scrape it out.
Morgan, what's it feel like when you shoot as well as you did tonight? It's the most threes you've made in a game in your Creighton career. You were 8 of 9, just 1 miss from the perimeter, just 1, and that was the only miss you had from the floor all night. What's it feel like when you let that ball go and you know it's going in based on the previous shots you've let go tonight?
It feels real good. You can't complain, and I had so much confidence the whole game, so I just tried to keep it rolling, whatever my team needed me to do.
Morgan, we talked about this Marquette defense throughout the broadcast. They were difficult. Obviously, they challenged you and your teammates through quite a few moments. What made them so difficult, and how were you able to take advantage through some of the spurts?
Yeah, Marquette's always long and physical. They give you a lot of baby closeouts, so nothing feels super clean. So we just tried to move the ball and hit drive and replaces and just confuse them with our motion.
Well, Morgan, congratulations to you individually. 28 points, 10 of 11 from the floor, and congrats on the 71-68 victory. 5-0 in league play.
Cool. Thank you, guys.
That is Morgan Molly.